Hello YouTube, this is Young Jones, aka Sanoge, and today I'll be showing you the nerfed ISO 45 meta loadout, and I'll be pairing it with the M4, so let's get right to it. First, we'll be putting on the 7-inch X-Raptor barrel. For the tuning, we will be tuning it to .31 damage range and .40 to the recoil steadiness. The next attachment is going to be the spiral flash muzzle, and we will be tuning it to negative 1.0 for the aim down sight speed and .40 gun kick control. And right here it didn't set right, so I had to fix it afterwards. The next attachment will be the demo fade tack stock. And for the optic, you can use anything that makes you comfortable. I personally recommend an optic for it, and tune the optic for aim down sight speed and for far. For the tuning of the stock, the gun will be max out aim down sight speed and aim walking speed. And right here you'll see me shooting at the dummies real quick, trying to get a feel for the gun and the recoil and everything. As you can see, the gun is putting a lot of damage and it has very low recoil. At this moment, I was AFK, so I would like to take a moment to explain like how we would like to approach Vondel. So certain spots that you would like to be aware of is stadium, market, towards police station, by museum. That's kind of where a lot of people will kind of be at, so be careful. A lot of spots I like to go to is market. It's kind of a safety spot, but a lot of hot spots right there. And at this moment, I was AFK, so I came back and I seen a couple AFK, so I was like, might as well kind of go for it. As you can see, I followed him and look, 2 easy kills. No one to deal with. Let me just smack him, down him, kill him out. Okay. And then what you would like to do if you kind of start off like that, you want to be aware of your surroundings. Look at the top, try to see if there's anybody above you. Then what I kind of do is try to look for guns underwater. I hear a chest, so I kind of try to go look for approach it. She got an M13, better than nothing, so I keep pushing, keep looking for ground loot.
Get on the ground or go underwater to avoid detection. Enemy scans active. Stay low.
By the way, for the enemy scans, you want to be underwater and you want to be prone when it happens, and you want to do it for the duration. After that, you have a advanced UAV and you can kind of push anything you want, but be careful and be wary. Sometimes people are prone just like you. So like right here, that guy was prone, so I try to fight him. I push. I eagle child him.
Target down. Marching the rest of them. Enemy UAV overhead.
Right here I pick up a self revive. Even though I have one, I am playing solos, but sometimes I like to grab them just in case dumb occurrences happen where I kind of down myself. And right here I see somebody, so I start to shoot him. I see he's in a parachute animation, so I get the kill.
Good kill.
Right here I throw the ammo box And when I grab and refill my ammo, for some reason it throws another self-revive. So then I check and I'm confused. So I noticed that I had a third one, so I was like, what the heck? What happened there? So I check again. That's when I kind of figured out that if you have an extra self-revive and you hit the ammunitions, it gives you an extra one. So kind of put that and keep that in your mind. Right here, I kind of hear movement, then you kind of hear it louder. I see his footsteps. I start shooting, and we get the kill right there. At this moment, I kind of had the decision to go up top, so then I can have the high point, and they can't land on me and try to kill me and take away my loadout.
Self-revive here.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop headed your way.
Right here, I keep forgetting that if I equip the temp B and I try to use another equipment, it does remove your superpowers, so I gotta keep that in mind. Sometimes when I'm looking around like this, I'm looking for if I can hear gunfights or just looking around to see if anybody's running around, catch them off guard. And right here, I catch him off guard. I see him. Right here, I start shooting, and all because the smoke from the optic, when you start shooting, because the bullet velocity is high, I lose track of him. I see his footsteps, and I shoot him and get the kill.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
As you can see right here, I was looking for enemies. I hear the smoke grenade, so I start to look for where the enemies at, where kind of position our head glitchies at. I don't see nobody, so I start looking like he's probably on the other side of the building. When I'm pushing that way, I hear the smoke grenade go off. I start looking to see if he's by loadout to try to see if he's like in the doorway. Then I hear he's coming up, so I position myself by the door frame. He pushes, I start shooting, I get the kill. I have a little health, so I'm like, let me go push for my perks and my actual loadout so I can get my throwing knife and smoke.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemy soldier incoming.
If you remember me talking about getting the extra self-revive for dumb occurrences, this is one of them. I try to jump across the building and grapple onto the and mantle, and it wouldn't let me, so I fell to my doom and I doubt myself, so I had to use that self-revive. And then I hear people, so I try to get away from the situation. Then I was like, let me push this, use the animation where I could jump off the grapple. I equipped my self-revive just in case, and I kind of started looking for where the enemy's at. Try to use any head glitches right here. I don't see nothing, so I'm like, alright, whatever. Let me kind of go downstairs. I run into him in this building. I see that the sound suppression right there. I shoot. I'm like, whatever, I can't do that. I was like, let me get around. Let me go up top. Let me get a better position. See if he's trying to run around as much as me trying to rotate.
Get on gas, moving in.
I see him. I start shooting him. I get the kill.
Severe weather is moving
It's the
into
same
the
people that I'm mostly killing throughout this whole first couple rotations of the circle.
Actual to Ultra One. Soup's active near your
I'm looking for
position.
better
Prep
advantage
contact.
points right here, trying to see if he's landing in. I see someone coming in. I hear gunshots. I'm trying to shoot the sound suppression, just in case if I had to run and fight, I don't want to run into it later on.
Detected at this time.
This is my first time using the auto deploy system. I didn't know it went out, so I was like, alright, let me just push towards buy, try to get a couple UAVs because I have a lot of money on me.
Tracking a rogue soup power to take
Requesting
him down.
recon flyover.
With the UAV, I'm aware that there's so many people. I didn't know they were above me, so I kind of went back for the second UAV. I thought there was someone right here. I noticed that it was on the second floor, so I kind of kept moving around, kind of ADSing any type of corner where I felt like somebody was at. I could hear him on top, so I see the dot. I see he's in front of me. I approach this fight. Sometimes rotate, sometimes play cover like how he was. I should have played more cover, but I kind of knew I damaged him. He was gonna have to play it up if he wanted to win the fight, so I won that fight.
Recon overhead.
I popped the other UAV, trying to attempt to see where they were at, because I know they were on top. I thought he was down here still, but he ends up behind me, behind the container. He ends up pushing towards the water after he missed the shots.
Buy station prices have been reduced.
I ended up pre-aiming all the spots. I knew he was probably towards the water, so I kind of started to get a better high ground. Looking in the water, trying to get a aim assist pull towards him. I see him. I end up trying to hit my shots, end up missing for some reason. The recoil ended up kind of like moving in a circular motion, so I had to like kind of tighten up my spread, and I ended up getting the kill. Right here, I see the dead silence. I like to pick them up when I hear somebody coming in, and then right here, somebody, I hear them. You know, I apply it. I wait for them. He jumps. I end up getting the kill. I try to throwing knife him, but sometimes my right stick gets a little stuck to my finger, so I miss my throwing knife. I kind of like reset the gun battle. I played up, try to wait for somebody else to kind of approach me. No one approaches me, so I go back for his loot. I get the tempered blade. I accidentally stole the perk package because for some reason it wasn't letting me equip the plates for my equipment. So I fixed that. I dropped the perk package. I start looking for new potential enemies and threats. I hear them. Right here, I see the gunfire and I hear the sniper, so I'm like, let me be wary, let me be careful, let me approach this. I was thinking about crouching, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. Let me be a better player. I was gonna jump on that. I see him. I approach him. I use the top of the ceiling as my advantage instead of him using the high point to his advantage. I end up hitting my shots, and we get that kill right there.
Moving here.
At this point, I use the map for UAV. After using that kill, I see there's somebody else right here. I get a precision, so I'm like, they're probably down below. I check both of these rooms just in case, because I heard plating. I like to open up the loadout boxes because a lot of people will try to get their loadout and they wouldn't want to pick up other people's loadouts, so I open them to be a waste. Right here, I'm just being wary of somebody up because people like to camp this little spot right here. Making sure no one's right here. They're not camping right there. The other precision comes, so I'm starting to think like, oh, he's for sure not up there. Let me let this precision see where it's coming from so then I can approach the top. I see it goes to the wall, so I'm like, that's inconsistent. Let me go to the top now. Seen a dead body, so I kind of made it think like there's somebody in the corner because there's someone always in the corner of those buildings. Right here, I hear the portable deployment system, so then I see him. I start starting to shoot my shots. I hit him and team wipe. At this moment, I notice I have the electrical discharge ready, so it's like a very good NEMP close up. I hear somebody, and I think he's right here, so I started to approach it. I was going to use the EMP, but I was like, whatever, that might be somebody else. I thought he was up top, so I thought he was going to jump down. I tried to shock him. I pushed this building, waiting for them to approach me. I ended up telling myself like, let's try to rotate or use the portable system. It didn't let me. It wasn't letting me equip it for some reason. I was gonna go up that way till I see the shots going, so I ended up using the electric thing. I ended up shocking them. I was trying to get a reload off. It wasn't letting me, so I ended up
Take him down.
and then right here, I ended up running into another person. He ends up having it's a little bit after this, but he ends up having the automatic shotgun MX Guardian, and it ends up downing me for some reason, even though it was pointed up. And my throwing knife and the electric damage ends up killing him. So thankfully I have the extra self revive. I end up getting away with the kill. Using the UAV, I pushed the other people that are coming back. Using it to my advantage. I noticed I have a lot of money, and I see that somebody was coming up, so I pop a UAV, try to get a self revive, anything that I need possible to keep my fight going.
Need recon overhead.
Copy that. UAV online and
I'm getting aimed at, so I try to push the guy in the water, thinking he was right there on the stairs. He's not. So then I pop the other UAV. I see the guy is out in the open, so I push even though I have my SMG out. I recommend that you have your assault rifle out first. See, that's why I switched and shooting, trying to wall bang him. I get the kill. I noticed it's only him that's using the making my high alert go off, so I clean him before he could get up. I reset, thinking I was gonna get pushed by the other guy, get another precisions. I put the precision in the water because I knew he was gonna try to move around after it says precision airstrike, so he was gonna get scared and get very worried, so it ended up downing him. I end up going for the kill, but when I go for the kill, I end up getting shot like right here. So I get shot, go for cover. I try to slide cancel to the cover, still thinking I'm playing Warzone 1. I precision him knowing I still got the advanced UAV. I go back because I know I got enough for another advanced UAV and try to pick up anything I need.
We're tracking a rogue soup near your location. Engage at your discretion.
Requesting recon
I
flyover.
pop it a couple times so I can keep my advance going.
Copy that.
Requesting
UAV
recon
online and
flyover.
orbiting the AO. Copy. Advanced
I get a
UAV
couple more
orbiting the AO.
airstrikes.
Scanning for threat.
For some reason, my second airstrike disappeared, so I was like, whatever. I precisioned right here,
Target marked.
trying to get the guy at the top because he was just camping there. And then right now, I didn't notice it was just me and him. I thought he was looking for somebody else other than me. I hear him using the boys temp B power up, the high jump. So I just keep waiting until I'm able to use the electric discharge, or I can push him and win the gunfight. That's when I see him, I notice him, so I'm like, he's gonna be stuck in the water. I'm waiting for him to pop out. Right here, you guys don't notice, but right here I'm getting a lot of rotational aim from moving left. Instead of moving with my right stick, I'm moving my left stick, and it starts to pull on him. That's when I notice he jumps up. I will use my aim assist, and I win the gunfight, and I drop 20 kills. Thank you for watching my video, and hope to see you subscribe, and hope for you to like my videos and see what I can become.